Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's okay this morning. It is Sunday, February 11th. Currently it's 49 degrees. High today will be 55. Chance of rain 95%. It's been raining and raining and raining. Winds at 5 miles per hour. Why can't we get this amount of rain in the summer when I've got all these plants out in my garden? I end up having to water them all the time. But it's done that the past few summers. It hadn't rained a whole lot much. It's really a pain too. And it costs a little bit of money to, keep that garden watered out there. It runs your bill up a little bit. Not real bad, but you can tell the difference for sure. Okay, today there'll be a Let's Walk and Talk video today. It was actually a beautiful day the other day when I did this walk. And I knew it was supposed to rain for days, so I thought I'd better get out there and do a little walking. It's raining a little too hard to go out there. I mean, I've gone out there with my umbrella before actually and walked, but I haven't done that lately. Okay, what's for dinner? Well, today's the big game, as everybody knows, and Joy is fixing crock pot Coca-Cola roast and some cornbread. And the roast has the vegetables, in it, like carrots and potatoes and stuff. So that's what we're going to have. It sounds really good. Okay, the jokes. The first one, I will read this, but I really don't get it. I don't know if I'm just, I don't know. I can't figure it out right off. If you know why this would be funny or whatever, let me know. Okay, it says, what do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? And it has 3 dots down there underneath it. That's all it is. I'll show you. Let's see. Wait a minute. Okay. See? 3 dots. So I don't know. Maybe I'm missing it somehow, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's very funny if you can't figure it out. So got something hanging off probably a cat hair. I was playing with Kitty a little earlier. By the way, I made a little. That's one of the things I was doing with Kitty earlier. I made a short of Kitty. If you haven't seen it yet, she was making biscuits. She was all stretched out making biscuits on a blanket. So I thought, you know what, this is a good time to get a little short of her. So she's so cute. Okay, now this one I believe is funny. Finding one of her students making faces at others on the playground, Miss Smith stopped to gently reprove the child. Reprove? Okay. I guess scold the child or whatever. Smiling sweetly, the teacher said, Bobby, when I was a child, I was told that if I made ugly faces, it would freeze and I would stay like that. Bobby looked up and replied, well, Miss Smith, you can't say you weren't warned. Oh, okay. And here's thought of the day. I came from a real tough neighborhood. Once a guy pulled a knife on me. I knew he wasn't a professional. The knife had butter on it. That's from Rodney Dangerfield. Oh man, he was a funny guy. Let me tell you. In that movie Caddyshack, I don't know how many times we've seen that movie. He was so funny in it, and other ones too. Like the old time comedians. They were a lot cleaner than today's. I mean, their acts were a lot cleaner. Less profanity and stuff too. Okay, let's see. I had one picked out here. What was it? How about this? It was out of 2 of them that I was going to pick. Let's see what this one says. This one is, it doesn't say what it's, like all about. But anyway, the first one is, how many hours does the average person spend dreaming each night? About 80 minutes? About 1 hour? about 15 minutes, about 2 hours. You know, I've heard that, a dream that you might think was like a whole movie or something almost, is only just a few minutes. I don't know how they do it. Do they do it in a fast forward or something? I mean, it does seem like I'll have a dream and I'll think, you know what, I dreamed that all night long, but it wouldn't surprise me for it to be 15 minutes is what I'm saying. Because, well, then what are you doing? I mean, what are you seeing? Or I don't guess seeing. What's happening when you don't have any dreams, when you're not having any dreams at all? Is it just like white noise or white, okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 15 minutes. No, and it's 2 hours, so that's very surprising to me. Let's say the average person probably sleeps about 8 hours, I guess. So I got that one wrong, but I did hear that before, that dreams are a lot shorter than you think they are. Okay, researchers estimate that the average person spends about 2 hours dreaming each night. However, dream content research relies on self-reported information, which can be unreliable. Also, not all people remember their dreams after waking. I don't usually remember them unless I wake up. Now, if I wake up during a dream, I'll remember it for a while, and then it seems like I forget it. I might remember bits and pieces. This memory gap makes it challenging for researchers to accurately estimate the duration of each dream or deduce whether the perceived length of a dream matches how long the dream actually lasted. So interesting. Very interesting. Next question. What is considered the average normal body temperature for an adult? I think a lot of people will know this one. 80.6 Fahrenheit, 98.6, 86, 105.8. Okay, I think a lot of people really will know this. It's 98.6. Yeah, and I have had, when I was probably about 18 or 19, I had a terrible fever for days, and it was like 103, 104, and we didn't have any insurance or anything. I didn't know what was wrong, but I thought I was okay, and I should have gone to the emergency room. Well, we were pretty poor when we first got married, but I didn't go, and it went away. And afterwards, over here on this side, I don't know if you can still see it or not. There's a place over here, and I didn't have any gray hair, when I was like 18 or 19. So I have a patch that came up white. Now I wouldn't call it gray. I would call it white, right there. And I'm sure it's still there, but there's probably gray mixed in now. But I don't know what it did. I don't know if it killed some skin cells here or whatever, or the hair follicles or whatever. But I sure did. After that, it was white there. So I don't know what I had. I think Joy thought it was her, and I was like, I thought it was maybe Legionnaire's disease, but I don't know what it was. I really don't. So average body temperature, I got that right, 98.6. Normal body temperature varies by person, age, activity, and time of day. The average normal body temperature is generally accepted as 98.6. Some studies have shown normal body temperatures can have a range from 97 to 99. And mine's been lower, and it's been a little higher before, but usually it's not higher unless I'm sick or something, How long does it take human taste buds to fully regenerate on average? And I think you lose taste buds as you get older, is what I've heard before. To regenerate, how long does it take? 2 years? 20 minutes? 10 days? 3 months? Okay, at least these are challenging to me. I mean, I may not get the greatest score, but I'm having some teachable moments and brainer size. I wouldn't think it'd be 2 years, but it might be a long time. I'm going for 3 months. No, it's 10 days. Okay, just learned something there. Taste buds are cells on your tongue that allow you to perceive taste, including sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. Umami. They're located inside the tiny bumps covering your tongue called papillae. Taste buds regenerate approximately every 10 days, which means injured taste buds usually repair on their own. Here it is. Our taste buds decrease as we age, which means that your perception of taste changes at different stages in life. Okay, not looking forward to that. Which planet has the highest average temperature? Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Earth. The highest average temperature. I know it's cold on Mars, and I don't think Jupiter's closer to the sun. I think it's, my guess, I definitely could miss this one, but you know, one of the planets is like super hot, but I don't know if it's Venus or Jupiter. But you know, Earth is really pretty warm. Let's say Earth. No, it's Venus, so missed that too. Venus is the second closest planet. Okay, so it is closer. Second closest planet to the sun, and it has the highest average surface temperature, reaching up to 860 Fahrenheit. That's 460 Celsius regularly. Wow. So I didn't realize it was closer. I used to know more about the planets, or you know, which one's what. On average, at what age can babies taste salt? At birth, 8 to 12 months, 2 to 6 months, 2 years. Salt. I don't know if you have your taste buds all ready to go when you're born or not, because you haven't eaten anything, really, you know. Gosh, I'm not for sure about this one either. This is a tough one today. Salt, though. Salt. You'd think they could taste that at birth. Oh. Nope. 2 to 6 months. The way the babies in the study seem to have developed a taste for salt is almost like imprinting, referring to the process by which infants bond with their parents and learn other social behaviors. When babies are born, they don't react to the taste of salt as they do to other tastes such as sweet or bitter. Either the baby can't detect salt, or the baby just doesn't care about salt. Okay. I should have said birth. On average, how many full moons are there in a single month? Single month. Full moons. Wow. 1, 4, 3, 6. I'm not doing too hot today, but I would think once a month at least for a full moon in a month. I'm gonna try 3. Nope, it was 1. That's what I was thinking first. Talked myself out of a right answer again. The moon's phases, but you know, I'm learning lots, so it's fine with me. The moon's phases and the months of the year are inextricably linked. It takes the moon about 29.5 days to go through all of its phases, meaning that each month has an average of 1 full moon. I like a challenge, though, and I like learning stuff. Which U.S. state has the highest average elevation? Oregon, Utah, Idaho, Colorado. Wow, highest average elevation. I know Colorado's got, all these have mountains, though. So this is just a guess, too, man. Wow. For some reason, my first thought was Colorado. I got it. Yay. Oh, Colorado is the highest state in the United States with an average elevation of 6,800 feet above sea level. Wow. The United States has an average elevation of roughly 2,500 feet above sea level. Okay, so it is up there. How long can a person survive without water on average? 3 days, 1 day, 12 hours, 30 days. No way it's 30 days, I wouldn't think. I would think before you were to dehydrate enough for it to actually kill you, it would probably, I still got kitty fuzz or something around me. I was kissing on her. We were playing around. I kissed on her head a couple times. Okay, 3 days, 1 day, 12 hours, 30 days. I would think it would take 3 days before you really dried up. Like, you know, that's right. Oh, the body needs lots of water to carry out many essential functions such as balancing the internal temperature and keeping cells alive. As a general rule of thumb, a person can survive without water for about 3 days. Okay. Okay, how much does an adult human brain weigh on average? I think I've heard this. And this one, 3 pounds, 20 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds. I wish my brain weighed 20 pounds. Of course, I'd have a pretty big head, but I would be really, really smart. I think I've heard this before. I think it's 3 pounds. That's right. Hey, I'm making a little bit of a comeback. The average adult human brain weighs about 3 pounds. A newborn human baby's brain weighs approximately 350 to 400 grams or 3/4 of a pound. Okay. The average brain is around 15 centimeters long. Neurons are the building blocks of the brain and nervous system. They're just telling all about the brain after this. So I got 4 right and 5 wrong. Let's see if I can break even. Okay. How long can a sperm whale hold its breath underwater on average? 90 minutes, 2 days, 15 minutes, 7 hours. I know it's a long time, but 7 hours, 15 minutes doesn't sound long enough. My first instinct was to say 90 minutes, but 7 hours, I don't know, as big as they are, I don't know. 2 days is, I'll be really surprised if it's 2 days. I'm going to go for 90 minutes. Hey, I made it. The longest ever recorded dive by a whale was made by a Cuvier's beaked whale. It lasted 222 minutes and broke the record for diving mammals. Other whales can also hold their breath for a very long time. A sperm whale can spend about 90 minutes hunting underwater before it has to come up back to the surface to breathe. Wow. Okay, it says in 1969, a male sperm whale was killed off the coast of South Africa after surfacing from a dive lasting 117 minutes. Wow, okay. So I ended up even, 5 and 5. I like this one today. I don't like them to be really just easy. You don't even have to really think about it. You're like, just you know. So I enjoyed this today, and I enjoy a challenge, and I like learning stuff, and I think everybody, you know, needs to exercise their brainer size. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Definitely check out Let's Walk and Talk later today. I had fun out there. It was just a nice day to walk. Bye, everybody, and God bless.